Hey guys, what's up? Today I'm gonna be I haven't made like a complete MyTeam video yet. So today I'm gonna be making a video about like the best budget teams to use. If you're anything like me and you kind of just started the game, like I started MyTeam a couple months ago. So my team isn't amazing, but it is pretty good. I got like a lot of budget Galaxy Opals, like all of these, and I'm working to get more. Because I sold the Galaxy Opal, that's why I have 65,000 MT. So right now I can get like 2 Galaxy Opals, like budget ones, and then I can just have more. But right now I'm just trying to wait till I get to 100,000 so I can get a tackle fall or a tackle fall. So if you like doing a single player triple threat, which means you can get like all of these stuff, like you can get a Galaxy Opal Dominic Wilkins at the end, which I heard is actually trash, but you can still get like a bunch of stuff on the way too there. Like you at one point you start getting like 125 tokens, 5,000 coins, or 5,000 MT. So I would recommend doing triple that single because it is much easier and easier to get the rewards. Online is also pretty good, but you will need like a somewhat better team for online. I guess this is just me showing suggestions to use on your team. So in single player, if you do single player a lot, I do single player a lot. I only have 141 wins because I just got the game. And it looks like, or I got the game a couple months ago, yeah. So it looks like the best cards I've used so far, like budget cards, unless you have one of these Galaxy Opals that you got from the vault, I will recommend using like so George Morrison, I don't know if you guys know about him. You can get him in the token market. So you just have to get 10 emeralds and then sapphire rewards. Where's he at? I think I already got him, so he's not gonna show. But he is an amazing card. He's 7'7", and he's just amazing. You can find him in the sapphire rewards. I already redeemed him, so it's not showing for me. But he's just an amazing card. But he's only good if you post up with him. If like you wanna like just win, you don't wanna have too much fun, or you can still have fun because it's gonna be like teased. So you can use him for like half of your game in online, but in single player, I would recommend using Mo Bamba's kind of outdated. You could still use George Morrison. I would recommend using a Isaac Bonga. Isaac Bonga is kind of outdated, but he is still a pretty good card for single player. This Dwayne Wade is just amazing. Like, he's one of the best cards in the game, so I would really recommend using him if you want to. He's a really cheap card. He's like 4,000 to 3,000 MT. And, hold up. And now that I'm here, so a Zukui would be a really good card. I'm not sure if you know about this card. He's a really low budget card. Like, the cheapest one you can get is probably for like 2,000. I don't know where. So you like the cheap, yeah. So he's an amethyst, and he is pretty expensive for an amethyst, but it's only 2,000. I would really recommend getting him because he has like an amazing wingspan. Like his arms are really long. He has like an 88 3-pointer, which goes into like 90s once you get a really good coach, or not a really good, just a decent coach. He can dunk. He can do post moves. I think he can steal also. So his grades are A plus, A. So his 3-point rating is gonna go up to an A plus after you go into a game because of your coach, unless you have like a bronze coach, which you probably don't. Unless you're just really new to the game. I have like a ruby coach, or no, I have like a sapphire coach, so even my coach isn't crazy, but it does really change stuff if you have like at least like a decent coach. So he goes to an A plus 3-point scoring, and he is just a god. I'm just saying that he is just amazing, a card to use with. So yeah, you could really get the Zukui or Zuki. I don't really know how to say his name. Another card that you can get. What's his name? So this is the amethyst one. The card isn't crazy, but it is really good. Like, this is a card you could use if you're getting really into the game. It's like 2,000 MT, and it can do everything. Shoot threes, and at one point if you evolve him, he becomes a pink diamond. So that would be a really good card to get. And then when he turns into a pink diamond, he's just like a straight up god. So yeah, not the bronze one. I'm talking about the amethyst one. And then okay, so if you're on like a really big budget, like, I mean, I have a really big budget, like a really small budget, like you're somewhat getting into the game, so you have a decent amount of cards, I will get this Russell Westbrook right here. This is Russell Westbrook. I would get him right away. This is one of the best cards in the game. I don't know. I know a lot of people don't really talk about it, but his release is just cash. It's amazing. So, and the card's pretty cheap. It's a diamond. You should really get this Russell Westbrook. He has Hall of Fame range extender on, so you can shoot with him from anywhere. And that card is just so good. It's amazing. That the Russell Westbrook is just like one of the best cards. I can show some gameplay, like maybe in another video with him, but if you want to trust me, you have to pick him up. Earlier he was really expensive. He was like 5,000. I don't know why his price dropped down. So that's a card I would definitely recommend getting. I have on my team right now. His release is just amazing. So let's see. So another card I would probably want you guys to use is where is he? So there's an Amethyst Mo Bamba. This guy has one of the longest wingspans in the game. He's 7'1", and he already has an A+ 3-point scoring. His perimeter defense is really good for a center. His rebounding is amazing. He's pretty athletic. His IQ is pretty good. So this card is really good. This is like one of the best cards also. Like a budget card, this is one of the best. Mo Bamba, and he's pretty cheap, I think. Let me see his prices. Mo Bamba. Oh, messed up his name. So, yeah, he's pretty. Oh wow, actually, he's kind of expensive for an Amethyst, but the car is really good. You should get him. Like if you're on a really good budget, you need to get the Mo Bamba card. He is just amazing. He's also like one of the best budget cards in the game. I know I haven't said too much about Isaac Bonga, and I probably won't because it was a really good card a while ago. But now a lot of people have like really tall point guards, so Isaac Bonga is just gonna get matched up against good defenders. If you're doing unlimited, which I know is kind of random, I'm bringing it up, but if you do unlimited, definitely get this Diamond Ben Simmons. He's not a budget card. He's like 25,000 MT for a diamond, but he's a 6'10" point guard. So I would definitely try getting him. And I finally got him. So yeah, if you want to get a Galaxy Opal, hold up. Okay, so I'm probably gonna pick up this card in a little bit. Maybe not right now if I don't get any good Galaxy Opals. But this George Gervin, I know you've probably watched like a bunch of YouTubers saying like this card is trash. And the card isn't actually that bad. It's a 6'7" shooting guard, which is really good. And it's really cheap. Like this thing is 30,000 MT. You have to pick this up if you really want a Galaxy Opal on your team. Like you don't have any, you should really pick this George Gervin up. Like he's just really good for his price. And it's a Galaxy Opal. His attributes: he has a 91 3-point, 97 mid-range, and if you upgrade him, he's gonna have an amazing 3-point. Yeah, see, he has A+, A+, A. The only thing bad is his playmaking, which is completely fine. But everything else is just A and A+. So you should just really pick up this George Gervin if you want a good Galaxy Opal. So, yeah, and if you have that, hold up. Yeah, if you see the Devin Booker right there, the career highlights one, never use him. He is trash, okay? I got this Galaxy Opal. I was so hyped, but he is not that good. He's not actually that good at all. So, yeah. So another card, this is probably going to be the last card for me. Another card you should really use is this Thon Maker. So he has an A 3-point scoring, which I don't think goes up at all. Like it stays at an A, but I am telling you, this guy's release is like the best release. So he has a very slow release, which is good. I know he's not very slow, but he has a really good release, which means you can time it perfectly almost like every time and you'll green it. So that Thon Maker is really easy to green with. Like if you want to have a card that you can just get the releases down, this card is just really good to get. This Thon Maker is probably like the last budget card. Sean Bradley's also fine. He's another token card. He's 7'6". So I would also try getting him if you want. But yeah, there's a diamond version of Sean Bradley which can shoot threes. So that would be another actually really good card. And yeah. So I know I said Thon Maker was the last card, but I didn't really know this. And so Bill Walton is a really cheap pink diamond. I'm gonna pick him up right now. So he's a really cheap pink diamond. He's 6'11" and he is a point guard. Because he's like an out of position card. So here, I'm not sure if you're listening right now, but you have to pick up this card. It is so cheap and it is so good. It is a pink diamond point guard that is 6'11", and he can shoot threes, kind of. What's his attribute? He has a B minus from the 3 points, so you have to get him. So yeah. So for the finale, I guess. If this is triple threat online, if you want to rock triple threat online, if you want to get triple threat online, I would just, oh my god, you're the best triple threat budget team you could get is because on your team, if you have one diamond, like the servers just go crazy and you end up getting matched up with a whole Galaxy Opal team. So don't use a diamond or higher at all if you're trying to use a budget team. So my budget team would be George Moraes, and I would recommend posting up with him like almost every single game. Not for every point, because you still want to get some 3-pointers in, but you should use him for a lot of the game to get like rebounds and shoot some really good inside shots, and nobody can guard it. So he would be one card I would use, and then another card you could use is where's he at? So I would also use this Mo Bamba. And the last card, do not use the Russell Westbrook, because he is a really good card, but he said that he's a center / power forward. So what's gonna happen is he's gonna get matched up against a center, and the center just gonna block him and just take all of his boards from him. So do not use him. He's a really good card if you want to do something else, but not for triple threat. So the last card I would use is, where's he at? Oh yeah. So the last card I would use is this Thon Maker. Either Thon Maker, or if you want to risk it and hopefully you don't end up getting matched up with one, use the Diamond Dwayne Wade, okay? That's going to be my final one. So this is an amazing online lineup. Hopefully you don't get matched up with a crazy team, but the Dwayne Wade is not, it's like, it kind of depends on the price. Oh yeah, the Dwayne Wade is kind of cheap, so maybe the game's just going to be like, oh, it's a cheap card, maybe he's not using something crazy, so it won't match you up. So you can just try and see what happens. I haven't really tried using him yet, but I've used him a couple times and he's pretty good. I just have a different team, so I don't really use him. And then for triple threat offline, you should use the Russell Westbrook, because you're never going to get matched up against another center. Use this Russell Westbrook, then use the what's that? So George Morrison, you should still use him. You should really still use him, because you can post up inside in game, and it's gonna match you up with some like 6'11" or 7' center. And George Morrison is 7'7", so he's a really tall center. You should really get him. So he could be your second one, and your third one, so you don't get matched up with anybody crazy. Either you can use Mo Bamba. Either you can use Mo Bamba, or you can use like a Galaxy Opal if you have one, like a free one. Because you're never going to get matched up against crazy Galaxy Opals. That's not usually what the game does. So if you have any free Galaxy Opals that you got, other than the Devin Booker, you should really use that in the game. And other than that, the last card I would want you to use is probably going to be like, who's else released is really good? Yeah, you should try using the Ben Simmons, because you may get matched up against another point guard that's shorter than him. And then that's just going to be over for the opponent. So you're just going to win with the Ben Simmons. And you should use that in online too if you want. That would still be a really good card. And then the Thon Maker would be another amazing card you should use if you want. So those are my cards. The team I would rock with, like I would probably use a George Morrison, the Russell Westbrook. Either like one of my free Galaxy Opals, or if you don't have a free Galaxy Opal, then I would use the like a Mo Bamba, or I would use the Ben Simmons. That would be my offline team. And my online team would look like this. Yeah, Jeff Green, he's not a cheap card, so instead of using Jeff Green, if you want to use somebody else, it's the Mo Bamba. That's it. Mo Bamba or the George Morrison. Yeah, Mo Bamba or the George Morrison. Wherever he's at. Hold up. Yeah, because in online, people are not going to be able to guard George Morrison. So you should use him in offline and online. He's a really easy card to get. So, yeah, those are like a bunch of cards I would recommend using. You could use any of them. Just always use George Morrison in your lineup if you want to get like an easy win. Just post up with him like for like half of the points. Like if there's 21 points, you have to just get like 10 with him, and grab all the boards with him and everything. So yeah. Thank you for watching. Hopefully, if you like the recommendation, you can use the cards. I know I'm not a big YouTuber, but my recommendations are still pretty general and generic. But the cards that people don't really talk about are the Russell Westbrook and the George Morrison. Those are the two cards people don't talk about, but they're one of the best cards in the game. I'm telling you, this Russell Westbrook for triple threat offline is always gonna be amazing. His release is just amazing. And then like the Jordan Morrison, you can post up with him like every single game, and you can just win like that. So yeah, thank you for watching, and peace.